Students, கேக்குறீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
நான் பேசுறது clear-ஆ கேக்குதா?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming back to the practical part of the taxonomy, embryology of angiosperm and medicinal botany. So these are some slides we have already discussed. Just have a look. So coming back to the classification, the first broad category is domain, followed by
Sir.
the yes.
Sir, admit பண்ண சொல்றாங்க sir.
நானே லேட் இருக்கேன், நீங்க எல்லாம் சார் நேரத்தில் வரண்டாமா? ஆறு பேர் தான் இருக்கீங்க. What about others? Okay. Coming back to this previous class, the taxonomy broad category is domain. A domain followed by the kingdoms. Kingdoms encloses phylum. Phylum encloses classes. Classes encloses orders. Order encloses families. And the families encloses genus. Genus encloses species. Under the species, clone, variety, all those things comes. Okay. So everything I have discussed earlier. So what do you mean by morphological character? The morphological character means the appearance of plant. External appearance like stem, root, leaves, flowers, fruits. All those things are considered for the morphological character features. So this is what the seed germinate into the plant. So seed, first part of the plant is radical from seed, and you can find the uh, plumule and cotyledons, and the baby plant will release from the seeds. So this is the some part of the small plant. Root system, hypocotyl region, cotyledon, young leaves, epicotyl, all those things. So this is the morphological character of flowering plants. The root system consists of primary root and secondary root, and shoot system consisting of stem, node, internode, axillary buds, leaves, fruits, flowers, all those things. So the shoot system is aerial part of the plant, and root system is the subaerial part of the plant. So this is the different part of the roots. You see, whenever you take the matured root, you will find all those things like root region. The root region is consisting of region of cell division, region of cell elongation, and region of root maturation. Okay, so this is the root tip region where the actively dividing tissue is present, the meristematic tissue. So that meristematic tissue is present at the tip of the root. So it has to be covered or protected from the soil or any mechanical damage by means of root cap. Then after that, you can find the elongation of root, because the meristematic region of cells is released towards up, towards upper side. so that the cell elongation takes place. After that, you can find the root as. So root as is the most important one because through which only the nutrients present in the soil is absorbed along with the water. So the root as is most important one for the wealth of the plant. So different root types, tap root system and the fibrous root system, adventitious root system. Those all those things are studied in the earlier class or lower class. And types of root system, you find that the tap roots, example, dicotyledon plants, gram, pea, mango, and the fibrous root system is example of monocotyledons, wheat, paddy, grasses, and adventitious root is other type of roots which is also present in the banyan tree, maize tree. Banyan tree has a prop root, maize tree has a slit root, and rhizopora, respiratory root. All those things, other type of roots. Okay, and these are the some of the stem modifications. So you see rhizome. Rhizome is underground stem modification. Rhizome, corn, tuber, bulb. So the rhizome example ginger, and corn example palm, and tuber example potato, and bulb example onion. All those things are underground modification of stem. So this stem is also called as food storage. Okay, storage of food. And aerial modification of stem. Aerial modification of stem example filler clades like opensia. So the leaf is modified as a thorn, the stem is modified as a leaf-like structure. So that is the filler clouds and the cladodes and jujubas jujuba. So the stem is modified and it has that இலையடி செதில்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா அது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா ஸ்பைன்ஸாக மாறி இருக்கும் மாடிஃபை ஆகிருக்கும் சம்டைம்ஸ் ஆக்சுவலி பட் இஸ் மாடிஃபைட் ஆஸ் எ டென்ட்ரில் some plants. So this is some aerial plant, that is aerial part of the plant is modification. Then subaerial modification. Subaerial modification of stem. ஸ்டெம்மில் மண்ணுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கீழே ரொம்ப டீப்பாக இல்லாமல் அந்த மாதிரி மண்ணை ஒட்டி இருக்கக்கூடிய பார்ட் வந்து மாடிஃபை ஆகிருக்கிறது. எக்ஸாம்பிள் ரன்னர்ஸ், இப்போ கிராஸ் வெரைட்டிஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா, சைப்ரஸ், போரைப்புல்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா சப்ஏரியல் ஸ்டெம் மாடிஃபிகேஷன். And stolen is also another type of modification. Then sucker, adventitious roots which produce from the sucker stem. Then offset, iconia. We have all seen that iconia plant in the contaminated water. Normally you see in pond, lake, which is highly contaminated, means the iconia will come. Okay, so iconia will remain any range of contaminated water. Then this is the type of leaves, simple leaves, compound leaves. Compound leaves consist of pinnately compound or palmately compound. This is the part of leaves. You see the main stem. From the stem it is arranged as a petiole. If the stem arises with the petiole is called as simple leaves. It has a single leaf. Okay, so this petiole extended up to tip and which is called as a main rib or mid rib, and leaf surfaces is called as leaf blade, and leaf fully traveled with veins, the primary veins, secondary veins, tertiary veins, all those things. And this is the common shape of the leaves: linear, ovate, elliptical, oblong, beetle, bamboo, crane. So all those things are some example of leaf shapes. Okay, so linear example grass, ovate example China rose, and needle or example of pine rainiform, like a kidney shaped, which is example of Indian pennywood. So these are the different type of shapes of leaves. Then you see the venation, the veins present in the leaves in monocot as well as dicot. So for monocotyledon, the veins are reticulate venation, veinlets from the network of veins. See, when you see the dicot leaf, you observed under the sun, you find so many veins interlinked. So that is called reticulate venation. When you observe the veins of monocotyledon plants, you find a parallel venation. Okay, that is the basic difference between the monocot and the dicot. Reticulate venation found in dicotyledon plant and the parallel venation found in monocotyledon plant. Okay, and let's see that different type of compound leaf or arrangement, the arrangement of leaf is called as a phyllotaxy. The leaf is arranged on the stem in different manner. So that arrangement is called as phyllotaxy. So if the leaflet arranged alternately means that is alternate arrangement. So see, the leaf is one layer above that, above that, above that. Likewise, leaf are arranged in one above one. That is called alternate arrangement. And if you find the leaflet in row, so that is called odd pinnate. See, opposite, opposite, continuously. That is odd pinnate. Then if the stem seen with the piers of leaf, அதாவது ஸ்டெம்மையும் லீஃப் கவர் ஆகிட்டு வந்திருக்கும். இப்போ நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா மெயில்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி சில பிளான்ட்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா லீஃப் அரேஞ்ச் ஆகிருக்கும். தட் இஸ் ஃபோலியேட். தென் லீஃப்லெட் ட்ரைபின்னேட், மூணு லீஃப்லெட்டாக பிரிஞ்சு சின்ன சின்ன லீஃப்லெட்டாக இருக்கும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் ட்ரைபின்னேட் and unifoliate, rosette. So when you see the Acalypha indica, that is the arrangement of leaf is like a rosette. You can find all leaves on top side of the plant, even young leaves at the tip and older leaves at the bottom. So one can see all leaves on top of the plant of Acalypha. So that is rosette formation. Then opposite, one leaf opposite to another leaf, that is opposite. So bipinnate, if the leaflet is ended with two leaflet, that is bipinnate. And if the leaflet is ended with a single leaflet, that is imparipinnate. Peltate, trifoliate, and whorled. Whorled means the stem surrounds the leaf. So this is what some example. So this is the leaves modification. So sometimes the leaves are modified as cladodes and tendril like this. Sometimes the leaves modified as a pitcher. Pucchunam thavarnam kelvipittirukku andha mari pitcher, Utricularia, Drosera, and that is what leaves. Let's coming to inflorescence. Already discussed. Just have a look. There are four different type of inflorescence. Inflorescence is what? Arrangement of flowers on the floral axis in termed as inflorescence. The stem, that main stem of flower, which is called as peduncle. The group of flowers present on the stem, which is called as peduncle. Okay. So there are four different types. One is racemose, two is cymose, three is mixed, and four is special. Under the racemose, there are many types: raceme, panicle, corymb, spike, spikelet, catkin, spadix, umbel, capitulum, and capitate. Cymose, uniparis, biparous, polycacial, and cymose. And mixed, special mixed like thyrosis, cymose corymb, and special like Cyathium, verticillester, epithodium, all those things. So this is the details of detailed description of that inflorescence. So under the cymose, racemose, there are different types. This is the raceme inflorescence. You see, left, right, left, right. The alternate arrangement of the flower. The older flower at the bottom and younger flower at the tip, which has the pedicel. The flower with the pedicel. Flower with the pedicel is called as raceme. Flower without the pedicel is called as spike. If it is arranged in the pendulum, which is cacting, which is arranged in the spadix, male, female, and mixed flower in the spadix upright, that is spadix inflorescence. So this is the again uh, different type of inflorescence. Panicle, under the panicle that is shortened panicle, corim, umbel, compound corim, compound umbel, and capitulum, capitulum head, capitate. So all those things, some type of inflorescence. This is the cymos inflorescence. So you see, so this is what arrangement of leaves by one side or two side, or ended with the three flowers, or ended with the five flowers. So these are the cymos inflorescence. This is a special type of inflorescence, hypendodium, that is example of ficus. You see that அத்திப்பழம் அத்திப்பழம் பார்த்துருக்கீங்கல்ல. ஸோ அது ஆலமரம் கூட நீங்கள் நம்ம டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் முன்னாடி ஆலமரம் இருக்கும். அதனுடைய ஃப்ரூட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். கட் பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உள்ள ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் இருக்கும். தட் இஸ் மேல் ஃப்ளவர், ஃபீமேல் ஃப்ளவர், விச் கவர்டு வித் இன்வலூக்கா. ஓகே, தட் இஸ் ஸ்பெஷல் டைப் ஆஃப். அண்ட் சயாத்தியம் இன்ஃபார்ஸ் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து யூஃபோபேசி மெம்பர்ஸ். நெல்லிக்காயெல்லாம் பார்க்குறீங்க இல்லையா, நெல்லிக்காயே அது வந்து ஸ்டெம்மோடு ஒட்டி இருக்கும் அந்த ஃப்ளவர். அதுலேருந்து ஒரு சின்ன ஃப்ரூட் மட்டும் வெளியே தொங்கிட்டு இருக்கும். அது மெச்சூராக ஃப்ரூட் பெருசாகவும் அந்த ஃப்ளவர் தெரியாது. புரியுதா? ஸோ திஸ் தி ஸ்பெஷல் டைப். தென் வெர்டிஸ்லேஸ்டர், ஆசிமம், தும்பைப்பூ. தும்பைப்பூவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் ஃப்ளவர் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வெர்டிஸ்லேஸ்டர். ஆக்சுவலி லெஃப்ட் சைடு அண்ட் ரைட் சைடு வந்து ஃப்ளவர் அரேஞ்ச் ஆகிருக்கும். பட் பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா the flowers are arranged in the surround the stem. That's look like. Then mixed inflorescence. This is the compound spikelet inflorescence of poaceae member. That is rice, wheat, so many things. We'll discuss in detail in the family. And while you're studying the poaceae member, we'll discuss in detail this one. Okay, coming to the morphology of flower, you must very careful hereafter because all the characters are coming under the description of the family. So when you see the flower, you must remember all those characters. See, the female reproductive part is called gynoecium. Female reproductive part is called as gynoecium. Below that, you can see the ovule. There is a chamber. The chamber is called as a locule. Inside the locule, you find the seed-like structure. That is the ovule. Okay, and this portion is called as ovary. The complete part is called as gynoecium. So the gynoecium consisting of ovary at the base, middle at the style, and the tip at the stigma. Below the gynoecium, we find the androecium. See, the female reproductive part followed by the male reproductive part. That is androecium. Anther, magarandam. You see the anther. So when you observe deeply, you see the pollen grains present in the sac of anther. That is microsporangium. Microsporangium consisting of microspore. The microspore is formed as a pollen grains. Then after that, you find the colored part of the flower, that is corolla, petal. Colored part of the flower is the corolla, which is petal, and followed by the green color part of the flower is petal, sepal, sorry, sepal, that is calyx. Then you find the pedicel, and all those things are seen in the flower. The floral part like calyx, corolla, and rhizome are arranged below the ovary, which is called as hypogynous flower. If the above the ovary is called as epigynous flower. Okay, hypogynous, epigynous. See A and D. You compare. If the ovaries appear above, that is hypogynous flower. If the ovary appear below or inferior ovary, epigynous flower. If in between, that is called the perigynous flower. Okay. So this is the details of that description: peduncle, receptacle, sepal, calyx, petal, corolla, stigma. All those things are already shared. You can discuss. Okay. Then this is the arrangement of the calyx and corolla. When you see the flower, you must see the arrangement of the flower. I mean calyx and corolla. The petalum sepalum எப்படி அரேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்குன்னு சொல்லி பார்க்கணும். That arrangement is called as estivation. Okay, different type of estivation. That is arrangement of calyx and corolla is called as estivation. So there are different types. First one is valvate. The calyx or corolla, the end is arranged likewise, opposite to opposite. The one end ended with directly to another end. So that is called valvate estivation. Okay, you see, do you follow, students?
Yes, sir.
One end ended with another end. So likewise, arrange the calyx or corolla, that is valvate estivation. And if the end, one end inner side, one end is other side, you just compare this diagram and this diagram, so you can understand easily. Okay, one end is inner side, one end is outer side. Again, one end is inner side and another end is outer side. This is called as twisted ஈஸ்டிவேஷன். ட்விஸ்டர்னா என்னது? அப்படியே முறுக்குற மாதிரி இருக்குது. ஒரு கயிறை நம்ம முறுக்கணும்னா எப்படி இருக்கும்? அப்படியே சிமெண்ட்ரியை முறுக்கும் இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி. One end inside, one end is outside. Then imbricate, that is one petals are sepal completely inner side, one petal are sepal completely outer side, and rest of the three is in and out. Okay, see, this completely in, this completely out, and rest of the three is in and out. That is called imbricate estivation. Imbricate estivation. If two petal is completely out and one petal is completely in and two is in and out, which is called as quincuncial. Quincuncial. You just compare C and D. C, one is completely inner side, one is completely outer side, rest of three is in and out. Whereas in D, two is completely outer side, one is completely inner side, and the rest of two is in and out. Okay, so likewise, which is quincuncial. ஒன்று மட்டும் உள்ள வெளியே இருக்கும், மீதி ரெண்டு உள்ள இருக்கும், மீதி ரெண்டு வெளியே இருக்கும். Then vexillary. So this is the ascendingly covers the petals or sepals. The innermost petal covered the outer layer, which is covered by outermost layer. So these are the basic estivation of petals and sepal. Coming to the androecium, that is male reproductive part of the flower, you see the complete part is called as androecium. The androecium consisting of anther and filament. Anther is consisting of fertile portion of the flower, male part. That is pollen grains. The pollen grains is nothing but a male gametes bearing cells. This male gamete has to fuse with the female gametes in the ovary, ovule, or egg cell. Then only the reproduction takes place by means of sexual method. Okay, so the male gamete is arise developed inside the sporangium of anther. The, the sac is called as sporangium, that is pollen sac. The complete part is called as anther. So there is that stalk which bears the anther is called as filament. This anther is arranged in different types. If it is simply present like this, means simple stamen. Simple stamen. These stamens are arranged in a group, a bundle of group. That bundle is called as monoadalpus. Monoadalpus. If the bundle is more than one, is called as diadelphous or polyadelphous. Okay. And sometimes the anther and fused together with gynecium, that is called synandrous. Sorry, anther alone fused together, which is called as synandrous. Anther and gynecium is fused together, is called as gynandrous. Okay. Gynandrous porous oscillatorial. Sorry, asclepiades member. Then the level of stamens varies, that is lower level and upper level. That two level is found in some plant which is called as didynamis, and if you find more than two level which is called as tetradynamis. The level of stamens. Coming to the pistil of the flower, that is gynecium. So this is the gynecium. Gynecium consisting of lower part to ovary, middle part to style, and tip part to stigma. So this is the stigma where the pollen grains are deposited and travel into the style, will reach the ovule for the fertilization. Okay. So this is the sigma, style, and ovary. When you take this cross section of the ovary, you will find the locule or carpel. So this is the ovule. The complete portion is called as carpel. The seed-like structure is called as ovules, which is arranged on the center. So axial presentation. So the arrangement of the ovule in the placenta, which varies from plant to plant. Okay. If it is axial placentation, all ovule is attached to the center. This is the LS of ovary. This is the CS, cross section of the ovary. When you take the cross section of the ovary, you find that ovules are attached to the center part, which is called as axial placentation. If the ovule is attached to the peripheral, peripheral means outer part. I mean, சுற்றுப்புற சோர்ல ஒட்டி இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா, that is called parietal placentation. Parietal placentation. The ovule is attached margin of the, I mean, inner layer of the wall. That is called parietal placentation. If the ovule is arranged either one side of the ovary is called as marginal placentation. Example, beans. You take any beans, the ovules, that seeds are attached to the any one side. Okay, that is the marginal placentation. Sometimes free central placentation and apical or pendulous placentation, basal placentation, basal placentation, அதே மேலே ஒட்டிச்சுனாக்கா apical placentation, and apical axial placentation. All those things are seen in the arrangement of the ovule in the ovary. The ovule which is present in the locule in different direction. So if the so this is different type of ovule we'll discuss in later portions. We have a different we have a separate chapter, that is embryology. In that we'll discuss this ovule arrangement. This is the fruit. When you take the fruit, you find all these characters. The centermost portion is the seed. The seed encompasses endocarp, mesocarp, and the epicarp, which is called as pericarp. So seed is the center portion of the fruit, which cover the endocarp, mesocarp, and outermost exocarp. These three carp is called as pericarp. So this is different type of the fruit: simple fruit, aggregate fruit, composite. Simple fruit example berry, pome. பெர்ரிக்கு எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா நம்ம டொமேட்டோ, அண்டு போமுக்கு எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து ஆப்பிள், போம். பெப்போ, குக்கர்பிட்ஸ், வெள்ளரிக்காயெல்லாம் சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் வந்து பெப்போ. த நேம் ஆஃப் தி ஃப்ரூட் இஸ் பெப்போ. இஸ்பிரிடியம்,
Orange.
Orange. Yes, good tasting member. Then true fruit. So you see in the mango. So mango has the center portion seed, which covered with mesocarp, endocarp, and exocarp. So it is a typical drupe fruit. Okay. So these are the simple type of fruits, and you see that aggregate fruit grouped together, all fruit together. Okay. So likewise, well-known example is that annona, custard apple. நம்ம போர்ஷன்ல படிச்சோம் இல்லையா, aggregate fruit. Each one is fruit, all fruit without cover, which is aggregated. Then rubus, magnolia, nervilia, all these things are aggregate fruit. Then composite fruit. You see, ficus. ficusனாக்கா அத்திப்பழம். அத்திப்பழம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா காம்போசிட். உள்ளுக்குள்ள இன்வொல்யூக்கர்ன்றது அவுட்டர் பார்ட்டு, தட் இஸ் ரெசப்டக்கல். அதுக்குள்ள தான் வந்து மேல் அண்ட் ஃபீமேல் ஃப்ளவர் இருக்கும். அது எல்லாம் ஃபெர்டிலைஸ் ஆகிட்டு ஃப்ரூட், இன்வொல்யூக்கர் வந்து ஃப்ரூட்டாக தெரியும். புரியுதா? காம்போசிட் ஃப்ரூட். அப்புறம் ஜாக் ஃப்ரூட், இது பலாப்பழம். ஸோ அவுட்டர் மோஸ்ட் லேயர் இருக்கும், இன்னர் மோஸ்ட் லேயர் இருக்கும், அதுக்கப்புறம் பல்ப் லேயர் இருக்கும், அதுக்குள்ள தான் வந்து விதை இருக்கும். புரியுங்களா? கம்போசிட் ஃப்ரூட். அண்டு பொய்க்கனின்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா, ஃபால்ஸ் ஃப்ரூட். ஸோ தட் இஸ் தி முந்திரி, anacardium accidentalis, mundri. This is the seed actually, this is the fruit, this is the pedicel. Pedicel is nothing but a பூவோட காம்பு, அது வந்து ஃப்ரூட்டாக மாறும், ஃப்ரூட் வந்து சீடாக மாறிடும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட் சிக்னிஃபிகன்ஸ். ஸோ புரிஞ்சுதுங்களா? Then coming back to the formula, this is the most important one. This symbol is enough to explain the character of the flower. Okay, so this seed. Okay, the A is endospermic seed. Endosperm means pulp part of the seed. இப்போ வந்து பல்ப்பு, அதாவது எப்படி சொல்றது, அந்த பல்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இப்போ நம்ம வந்து வேர்க்கடலை நிலக்கடலாம் சாப்பிட்றோம், அதெல்லாம் வந்து எண்டோஸ்பர்மினஸ் சீடு. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பல்ப், அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பார்ட் வந்து சில சீட்ல வந்து இருக்காது. அது வந்து நான் எண்டோஸ்பர்மிக் சீட். இட் டசன்ட் ஹேவ் தி endosperm. Then these are the different character symbols. BR means bracteate, பூவடிச்சதில், பிராக்டியோலேட், பூச்செதில், பூவடிச்சதில், இ பிராக்டியோலேட், அது இல்லாமல் இருக்கிறது, பூவடிச்சதில் இல்லாமல் இருக்குது, இ பிராக்டியோலேட். திஸ் இஸ் மேல் பார்ட், ஃபீமேல் பார்ட், பைசெக்சுவல். Bisexual, both the male and female present in the same flower. And actinomorphic, that means the flower has equal portion. When you cut 2 pieces or 3 pieces, each pieces is equal portion, that is called actinomorphic. If it is unequal portion, that is called zygomorphic. Irregular flower, zygomorphic. Then epicalyx, then calyx. K for calyx, that is petals. If the calyx free, ஒன்னோட ஒன்று ஒட்டாமல் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா பாலிசெபாலஸ், ஆனால் அது ஒட்டி இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா கேமோசெபாலஸ். அதே மாதிரி கரோலா ஒன்னோட ஒன்று ஒட்டாமல் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா பாலிபெட்டாலஸ், ஒட்டி இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா கேமோபெட்டாலஸ். கரோலா குரூசிஃபார்ம். பி ஃபார் பீரியன். பீரியன்ட்னாக்கா மோனோக்ளைமிடி மெம்பர்ஸில் வந்து கேலக்ஸும் கரோலாம் ஃபியூஸ் ஆகிட்டு ஒரு சர்க்கிளாக இருக்கும், அப்படி இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா தட் இஸ் கால் பீரியம். தென் ஃபீமேல் ஃப்ளவராக இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா ஆன்டிசம் இல்லாமல் இருக்கும், ஸோ ஆன்டிசம் ஃப்ரீ. அப்படியே ஆன்டிசம் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா யுனைட்டடாக இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா யுனைடெட் பிராக்கெட் பண்ணணும். இல்லை பெட்டலோட, செப்பலோட அல்லது பீரியந்தோட ஒட்டி இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணணும், எபிஃபில்லஸ். எபிஃபில்லஸ் ஆந்தர் வித் கரோலா ஆர் ஆந்தர் வித் பீரியா. கைனீசியம் இல்லாமல் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கைனீசியம் ஃப்ரீ, கைனீசியம் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா வித் கைனீசியம், If it is syncarpusனாக்கா ஃப்ரூட்டுக்கு கவர் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா பிராக்கெட்ல போடணும் syncarpus. Superior ovary-naaka மேல்மட்ட சூல்பை, that is hypogynous flower has the superior ovary, so above G, or below G naaka inferior ovary, epigynous flower. Okay, sometimes gynecium and andrecium is fused, that is called gynostegium. So calotropis you find that stigma and andrecium is fused, that is gynostegium or gynostemium. Okay, this is the important characters, symbols, so you have to remember it. See, when you observe the floral diagram, you have to remember all those things. See, the first part, the round mark, no, that is the symbol of stem, symbol of stem. Okay, then this is the பூவடி செதில் சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, பூவடி செதில். This is the பூவடி செதில். இது பூக்காம்பு செதில். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பூவோட காம்பு, பூவடி செதில், பூக்காம்பு செதில், அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் வந்து கேலிக்ஸ், அல்லிவட்டம், அப்புறம் கரோலா புள்ளிவட்டம், தென் ஆந்தர், ஆண்ட்ரிசியம் அண்ட் கைனீசியம். Okay, see, this is the floral diagram. So when you observe the flower, you can straight away draw this diagram by seeing the flower. Okay, that much of information you should have. So one can draw the diagram like this. If it is actinomorphic flower, it should be like this. When you take any section, the each pieces are equal nature. So with this, the floral characters, description of floral or morphological characters is over. So based on this character only, your classes is going on. So far we have studied unknown AC, root AC, Caesalpine AC, Asclepiad AC, and Lamiaceae. We have studied 5 families. All these 5 families are explained with the detailed description of floral character. That floral character is derived from this chapter. இதை நீங்க நல்லா தெளிவா படிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா தான் அந்த ஃபேமிலிஸ் படிக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து ஈஸியா இருக்கும். ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் டு பி வெரி ஃபெமிலியர் வித் மார்ஃபாலஜிக்கல் கேரக்டர்ஸ், மார்ஃபாலஜிக்கல் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ஸ். அப்பதான் வந்து உங்களால அந்த ஃபேமிலியை படிக்கும்போது ஈஸியாக படிக்க முடியும். Otherwise, you will find so many confusions, because every flower has a calyx, corolla, and some gynecium, pedicel, all those things. The arrangement of the flower or arrangement of the floral part is the matter. Okay, so that has to be studied very properly. Then only the confusions will not come. Okay. So just read these slides. Will come to after the break.